let's talk to
all our short girl fans out there. You should maybe do that.
Okay,
buy
short.
Buy 2X and maybe it'd just be a real slutty dress.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Yo, how you doing?
Not bad. How you guys doing?
Good.
I'm gonna fix the.
I'm doing
Right
really good. I'm doing really good.
Frank's doing really good.
Really good.
That's excellent. I'm glad to know that you're doing good, Frank.
Yeah.
Thank
Do you have a question, Alexander?
I do actually. You guys are constantly at like Comic-Con and all these cons and everything, and you guys, I want to know, do you guys ever get a chance to meet like any writers or movie stars while you're there?
I mean,
where at Comic-Con?
At Comic-Con.
Yeah, or any kind of con.
I met Keanu Reeves.
There have been some famous people who have stopped by our booth. And
Michael Cera stopped by our booth.
Oh, yeah.
That was awesome.
Michael Cera, one day that it did pay, I always get there real early, and I go and look at stuff and whatever. That's my one time to do it. And one day that it really paid off was Samuel L. Jackson was looking at our booth. That was really funny. And that was like, maybe one other, I feel like one other person was there.
Really?
Who else was there? It wasn't you.
Didn't John Landis stop by the booth?
John Landis, the director.
Yeah, he signed that poster for me.
John
Landis,
the comedian, what's his Doug Benson,
and his wife, who designed the Thriller jacket.
Yeah. And all the clothes in in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh yeah, all that too. She who else did we meet?
The creator of a regular show came by.
Gary Delabate came by last year from the Howard Stern show.
The guy who runs all of George Lucas's stuff, or he did, I don't know what he's doing now, but Steve Sansweet, who was like one of the head people over Star Wars, came by and spun the wheel, and it landed on Star Wars Sucks, and that like made my day.
I yelled at Shia LaBeouf last year.
I remember that.
And Derek, a couple years ago, annoyed Gene Simmons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was there. He played Icky Thump by the White Stripes as loud as he could.
But you know, it's not like they came to see us. They just happened to be walking by. Or Michael Cera actually did come specifically.
I snuck his girlfriend into Comic-Con.
He did.
And then she's like, I didn't know it at the time, and she's like, hold on, I'm waiting for my boyfriend, and it ended up being Michael Cera. I was like, oh, okay.
Which that was the day. The night Superbad
premiering. It's like
so
first
he was like,
Comic-Con.
if you knew who he was, it's because you knew Arrested Development.
And that was like after
and
that
so for me,
exploded.
it was like, oh my god, like I was so excited. And then like the next day, he blew up.
Him and Seth Rogen were just walking the con. They were just.
And then the next day, they couldn't no longer.
Get bombarded with like, oh, can I get your autograph and everything?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. I saw Megan Fox walk through one time, and it was a realization of. It's cool to be famous. You never want to be that famous.
Yeah.
And she was walking like this, and there was like 18 security guards around her, and everyone was at the camera like in her face. It's like, ugh.
Yeah.
And I bet people will go up to Michael Cera and do McLovin impressions.
Ugh.
That's somebody else, but yeah, I get it.
The weirdest thing was when he came back in our booth and took the picture. I'm like, oh hey, I'm a huge fan. Awesome. I'm Sean. He's like, oh hi, I'm Mike. I'm like. No, you're Michael Cera. Like it's like Mike. Cool. Mike, that's weird.
Kevin, I saved your spot. I left you with.
I have it framed, so
The reason I ask is because we had a Comic-Con this past couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I had just gotten off work, and I only had like 2 hours to be there, and I was just a little overwhelmed because like of my time, and I was limited and everything. So. The person I really wanted to meet was Adam Baldwin, but by the time I finally got to get up to him, he was already gone. So,
who's Adam Baldwin?
He plays Jane in Firefly.
He was on Firefly.
Oh, I never
Baldwin
saw
brother was on Firefly.
Yeah.
I didn't
know.
I know that.
I forgot to mention too, Enrico who was on News Radio and
that was fucking awesome. Yeah. No, just shoot me.
News Radio. Yeah.
Just shoot me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just shoot me.
He came by our
his son was a fan of ours.
Yeah.
I remember him. He was in Galaxy Quest and Veronica Mars. I remember him from those, but I didn't.
Dude,
I never saw.
I remember him from waiting in line to get into our panel with his son sitting on the ground with everyone else.
But we never did get to meet the really famous character actor that's on like Arrested Development. He's a comedian. His son was a fan.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we never met him. But we with what's the guy? I don't remember his name from Just Shoot Me.
David Spade?
Not David Spade.
No.
He plays Elliot, but I don't remember his actual name.
Enrico Calentone.
Yeah, Enrico, but I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Calentone.
That was the weirdest thing because we were selling him a shirt, and I was just like, kind of in his like whatever. I looked up, I was just like, just taken aback. Like, wait, I know you. Like that was really weird.
He
was
really
cool.
Yeah.
And
You asked him though.
Eric did, yeah. Just Shoot Me. If you haven't seen that show, it's a really good show.
I used to watch that.
I think the first
when I ate dinner.
3 seasons of that show are really good.
Yeah, it's a really fun sitcom. There is a moment that like lives on as one of my favorite like sitcom moments, and it's David Spade trying to get a threesome going. The whole thing is brilliant because the whole thing is set to a musical montage and is just guys stopping him, like a police officer stopping him, and you just see him going. And then they let it going through. And by the end, he has like an entourage of guys trying to help him get this threesome going. And like he goes into the restaurant, it doesn't work out, and he walks out, and there is just a sea of men of every profession, and he just goes, oh! And then they just do the slow clap. So funny.
Elliot was the photographer who laid all the models, right?
That's correct.
Yep. Good show. Check out Just Shoot Me.
I will. I also had another question. Have you guys been keeping up with the controversy around Dragon's Crown?
I have not.
Dragon's Crown.
Oh yeah, the artwork and stuff for that.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Vita game? And they are so exaggerated, like all the artwork.
Oh yes.
We talked about that.
We did talk about
I
it.
haven't seen this.
Is this the giant boobed wizard?
Yeah.
Witch or whatever?
Yeah.
I'm leaving, so goodbye.
Bye, Eric. Thank you.
Bye.
But I'm all for giant boobed witches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew that was your stance.
And chainsaws in games.
Yeah, I have kept up with that. Yes.
Bye.
See you, Eric.
Mariel just
Just tweeted to us.
Why?
That might legitimately upset her. I don't know.
Oh, sorry, Mariel. It's all in good fun.
Mario.
Sorry, but it was funny. Yeah. So everyone's super exaggerated. I asked a bunch of people to get gut reactions, like, what do you think about this? You know, and all that. And I think yeah, I mean, I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's just people just wanting to bitch about nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's everything.
That was my
I
opinion.
agree with you.
I feel like if
Yeah.
people stopped pretending to be offended and just played video games, they'd be happier. That's
What's
Yeah.
this game called? I'm gonna look it up.
Dragon's Crown.
Dragon's Crown. I think that, I mean, the art style is fucking ridiculous. So
But
I don't
it's
know.
meant to be, so
yeah,
I don't know.
it is. And then there was controversy. So there was all kinds of whatever. But point is, yeah, I think that it was a lot of people looking for a story. I mean, I don't know.
People really like to get offended
Yeah.
about things that doesn't really concern
Holy
them.
shit!
There you go.
I like it.
Well,
Like, I mean, I don't know.
have you? Okay, so the women in it are ridiculous, and then the men have beards so big you can't see their faces, and their muscles extend to their wrist. I mean, they're just like
That's the art style.
So what? Yeah, that's the. I don't know.
That's the art style. If you don't like that art style, then this is not the game for you.
Yeah.
But I think it's unique. I think it's very Japanese.
I don't know. People
cool.
don't. I just don't get.
There's a moe little archer girl.
If
She's
there-
not exaggerated.
If there was something said that was offensive in the game, that's one thing. But like,
Sorceress.
it's goofy. People like goofy entertainment. These same people come out and attack every time there's a new Dead or Alive.
I got a
It's
new
the
iPhone
same.
wallpaper.
It's the same shit.
Oh.
People like goofy entertainment. I don't know what to say.
Kind of makes me wonder where they all were when Code of Princess came out. I
See,
mean,
I was just gonna say, the main character of Code of Princess, like, there's a fucking figure, there's a statue that
Yeah.
came out in Japan that I want so bad because the character design of that princess is so, it's real similar to this.
Yeah.
But yeah, Code of Princess was great, and yeah, no one bitched, so I don't know what everyone's feeling. Look at that new iPhone wallpaper right there.
Whoa.
Look at that.
That game looks sick.
Shout out.
Hey,
Which one am I aiming at?
Garrett, you should see the
Yeah.
sprite, the animation in like the actual game.
Dude, good thing the iPhone 5 has a bigger screen. Damn.
Yeah. How else would that work? How else would that work?
Fuck.
Beautiful.
Fuck. Well, Alexander, where do you live?
Kansas. I've called in before and talked to you, Sean, but
Oh, tight.
Yeah, that was quite a while ago. So.
Did we have a good talk? Was it good?
Yeah, we talked about Hawaii.
Okay, good.
Phew. Good. Making sure I wasn't a dick.
All bases covered.
I just want to make sure. Well, how big is like a Kansas City Comic-Con?
It was actually, I don't know, since it was the first one I went to, it was, I guess, pretty big.
Was it a pain in the ass to get in, or could you just walk on in?
Oh, you could just walk right in.
Yeah, it's
I
like
kind of
Chewbacca there?
I kind of regret paying for it. So.
Peter Mayhew? Was he there?
I really think it's probably
I
like
think
what the
it was.
old school Comic-Con used to be.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
That's why I'm really excited about. I feel like I'm looking forward to SGC for the fact that it's it's just back now and it's like fun or whatever. What is
Mario's
it?
upset. Mario's said,
Yeah, I'm upset.
I'm looking forward to SGC having it's a smaller con. It's starting at whatever. RTX is at that phase where it's not small, but it's big enough to be a big deal, but not big to where, oh my god, this is so big. Like it's at that perfect place. That's why I'm excited for RTX.
I was at the convention,
and both of those conventions.
The convention center yesterday, and this is gonna sound crazy. I was in there and I thought to myself, I'm ready for Comic-Con. I'm ready now. So, mark the date. April the 28th. I'm ready for Comic-Con.
Is it really April 28th? Oh my god.
How did
How did that happen?
is already just trucking along.
The internet, man.
That's how it happened.
Time
The
flies.
internet.
You got so much to do these days.
I know, man. We're fucking busy. Anyways, well, thank you for your call.
Yeah, thanks, Alexander.
Yeah, no problem, guys. Take it easy.
All right, take it easy.
Thanks.
See ya.